Welcome to my home. Today I'm going to show you all my animals. Go through tank by tank and maintain the tank as I go. My name is Alberto, this is Leonardo. Let's get started.
We're gonna start with my green basilisk lizard, aka Leonardo, aka the Jesus Christ lizard, because green basilisk can basically run on water.
These lizards are very skittish naturally, so Leo does not like to be handled. And he has very sharp claws, so that's why I'm gonna handle him with gloves. So today's main focus will be this tank. This is a paludarium that I built way back before I even started YouTube. Back then, Leonardo was way smaller. He is now fully grown, and I just think that this tank is a bit too small for him. I decided to buy him twice as large an enclosure as this one. This is 90 centimeters high, 90 length, 45 deep. And the one I have in mind is 183 long, so double the length, but it's the same height, it's 90 high, but it's way deeper. See, this is 45 and it will be 60. So I'm gonna build him a gigantic paludarium. I mean, he can't even go around in this tank, it's very small. So what I do on a daily basis here, feed the fish, and I just go through the tank, clean it, dead leaves and some old shed. There is a shed right now, it's shedding a bit. I'm not putting too much energy since I'm gonna redo it as soon as I order the new tank. That's gonna take some time though, so I have to buy a stand for the tank. That's today's objective, to go to Jula. It's a hardware store, and I found this workbench that fits perfectly, so I'm gonna go and buy that. I just spent 10,000 crowns on a terrarium, which is like $1,000. But it's gonna be fun and it's gonna be worth it. This is my hobby and this is what I like to do. It's 10,000 well spent. So I have to tell myself when I cry myself to sleep tonight. This right here is my bearded dragon. Her name is Kiwi. I have to move her behind the couch. This should be pretty straightforward. This is your new home, Kiwi. I hope you like it. This was the first terrarium I ever bought, and it's over 13 years old now. This is not even glass anymore because I broke the doors. This is plexiglass. It's all scratched. This tank will be changed in the future to a 180 by 60 by 60. So this is just 120, and it's no longer suiting Kiwi anymore. She needs something bigger. Here she is. She's about 1.5 years old, so she's a young lizard. I'm saying she, but she's actually a male. We wanted her to be a female because we had only male animals. I just keep saying she. Anyway, this is her. Say hi, Kiwi. Her new enclosure is going to come up to here. There's going to be one big, long, nice desert enclosure right there. But for now, this has to be here so we can focus on building Leo a new tank. This thing is gigantic.
Ay, papashinka, putra linkra. Yeah. Ay, caramba.
Can it stand on itself? Yeah. Okay, okay. Cool. Instructions. Pretty straightforward. Maybe I can put some cool music here now. Yep. What I've done here now is I've put kiwi in place, and then I added the cat tree right here. By the way, I made this cat tree myself. It looks very good and my cat really loves it. The idea was for the cat to climb the cat tree and then up onto the furniture. I think this is pretty cozy right now. It's gonna look even better when I have the new enclosure for kiwi. Here in this corner we have the crab paludarium. There's the video on how I built it. And here's how it's looking today. I think it looks amazing. There's a few things that I want to address today. The Tradiscantia, of course, is taking over. There's a lot of plants in the back that you really can't see. And another thing that I like, but is turning into a problem, is the Salvinia. The Salvinia is now acting as a land area, so the crabs can walk on the water. And I do have some plants in here, so they're really suffering. Also, I have to be careful. Inside this Salvinia, there are baby crabs everywhere. If you take a closer look here, you can see that there's one crab right there. Another one. There's one there. There's two there actually. Oh, there's one there as well. The more you look, the more crabs you find. Can you see him? Look at that crab climbing the plant. Let's see what the cat wants. Where are you? Why are you calling me? You hungry? Why didn't you just tell me that? See, I have double security here on this food door. He has figured out how to get into this. This is where I keep all the food. Okay, that will shut him up for half an hour maybe. He's a vicious beast. Okay, back to the crab tank. Oh, look at that. Look at that crab in the background. I'm gonna remove this little lid. Make sure that there's no baby crabs on the lid. I'm gonna hack it right back. This plant is amazing. I started with just a little piece like that in this corner, and now it grew up and now it's spreading. If I'm not on top of this, it's gonna take over the whole tank as well. Look, this is what I'm talking about. He uses it as a walking ground, the Jesus Christ crab. That's it for the crab tank. Now let's move on to my Brazilian rainbow boa. She is currently right here underneath this rock. See how she's doing. There she is. This is such a beautiful snake. Oh, I'm so sorry. No, no. Come out of there. This is Pamela. This is my Brazilian rainbow boa. She's just a juvenile. Fully grown, she can reach up to 180 centimeters. She has a lot of growing left to do. And of course this vivarium here is just a temporary one. She can't be here her entire life. So, but I'm gonna buy her an exact same one as I did for Leo. I have to save some money for that. Let's put her back in her enclosure and let's get on with the beast routine, the maintenance I do every day for this tank. What I typically do every day with this tank is to give it a good spray down. In an ideal world, you would have a spray system, so you don't have to do this 2 to 3 times a day. But I'm planning to install misting systems in both the green basilisk and the rainbow boa tank, so I don't have to spray down 2 gigantic vivariums every day. If you know the difference between vivarium and terrarium, write it down in the comment section. Another thing that I typically do is to remove this water dish and give it a good clean. The plants are growing in the Tradescantia here and this little palm tree. That's about what I do on a daily basis for this Brazilian rainbow boa. I feed her every 10 days. Let's move on to the OG shrimp tank. Okay, so here we have the OG shrimp tank. This is a 20 liter Aquael nano tank. And in here there's a few pygmy corridoras and some cherry shrimp. Then I like to come up top here and kind of remove every dead floating plants. Mino! Cat is misbehaving. What do you want? Come. This is his favorite thing in the world to do. Just being carrying around in this little bag. He's so angry. Then I saw another issue here. Can you see this? Just remove all that. I wish I knew more things about algae. Why it's caused, how to get rid of it, how to prevent it rather than getting rid of it. The tank is now looking clean, looking nice. So now I'm gonna take out this old CO2 bottle. I usually store 2 of these gelatin bottles in the fridge in case I ever need to refill it. So I don't have to do that process when I need to refill the CO2. Then I take 1 liter lukewarm water and into that goes 1 little teaspoon of sugar. This is just to activate the yeast. And I measure 2 grams of yeast and I add that to water. Give that a good mix. Make sure that everything is dissolved. You can see how the liquid lays on top of the gelatin. Then it's just a case of taking the new CO2 solution and just apply it to the system and just tighten that really, really well. We need to do a water top off, then this tank is done. That's it for this tank. Let's move on to the next one. He just came inside and look at his feet. So filthy. And for some reason he hates when I clean his feet. Yeah, super filthy, Mino. Yeah, okay, I'm done. Okay. This is my vampire crab nursery. I think I have over 70 vampire crabs in this one. You can see here that there's one here, one here down there. And what I do with this one on a daily basis is basically just to feed the crabs. And around 3 times a week I do some water changes. There's a little vampire crab shed in the bottom. Of course 70 crabs cannot live in this small little space. So I'm thinking when I build Leo a new house, his enclosure is gonna be empty. I mean, just imagine how many vampire crabs you can fit in this tank.
After 2 extremely long days, the terrarium finally arrived.
I was in the shower actually when they called me. Hey, I'm here with your terrarium. I have something else here. It's a Terraquaman t-shirt. At the back it says Terraquaman and there's a QR code. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, okay. Now it's not fun anymore. It's not fun anymore. Come here, Mino. Truce. I am extremely scared to open this. What if everything is crushed? Oh baby. Oh, this, I can use this for the background. Whoa! The tank looks intact. Actually take the lid off and we see that the terrarium is intact. Whoa! This lid is massive. And this is the base for the terrarium. This what we have right here is basically this part. They even gave me some gloves. Some terrarium handling gloves. It's gigantic. It's bigger than I thought. Now what do we have here? This is probably the glass panels. Just want to see they are intact too. Can't see any broken glass.
And if you want to see me assemble this terrarium, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss that video.
I can't believe I almost forgot about this tank. In this terrarium, Arturo lives. Arturo is my leopard gecko. I did this tank a few months ago, and let's see if I can lure him out. This is Arturo. This is my leopard gecko. He's 12 years old. I got him from a friend of a friend that didn't want him anymore. So I built him this bioactive terrarium. And I built this custom-made background with this integrated wood with some expanding foam. I'm planning to redo this tank in a while. I mean, it looks good, but I think I can do much better.